Hello, this is Ryan Roy, and I wanted to do a quick video to visually compare three things. First is Lightwave's native radiosity, which uses the CPU and RAM to process imagery. The hardware I'm using is currently considered a little bit over mid-range. Lightwave is known for its very robust renderer, especially considering its price point and all the things that you get with it, namely a good modeler and a production-worthy animation tool suite. It is no secret that you can get quality results out of Lightwave's renderer, but I've always felt that getting any kind of animated content completed is something that is beyond what I can do without the benefit of a render farm. To be clear, it is difficult to get realistic, smooth lighting going through the steps to achieve animated radiosity on one system. So that is why, after some convincing from enthusiasts and careful investigation, I decided I needed something different. I want to do quality animated content, but I also want to be able to preview and render this stuff quickly. I have never sought perfect results, but I do want them to look good without a huge time investment, so I thought I would give Octane, a GPU-based renderer, a try. While Octane almost replaces all of Lightwave's rendering functions, the developers have also worked very hard to integrate it into various software packages such as Lightwave as seamlessly as possible. When I purchased the graphics card for my machine, which was the GeForce 650 Ti, it was bought under the assumption that it wouldn't get much use. Consequently, it was what I would consider unsuitable for usage with Octane. Even so, Octane has a fully functional demo version which allowed me to explore the renderer before purchasing it, because let's face it, getting Octane and a suitable GPU to go with it isn't exactly a cheap affair. I forked out about $1,200 to get both. So the big question is, what do you get for that kind of investment? Is it worth it, or is the cost and hype unjustified? Of course, I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't feel Octane was worthy of mention, and I am very excited with the results I've been able to come up with despite the fact that I've only been using it for a week. There's a misconception I had about one of the features of Octane that just blew me away when I found out. Octane isn't just pretty lighting and super stable, 100% accurate rapid previewing. It allows you to add insane detail to otherwise boring surfaces without adding geometry or subpatching to your models. For example, my character Dejard wears a padded jumpsuit. Now, if I wanted to add more detail to his clothing, I could painstakingly model this, or I could use OpenGL displacements in Lightwave which sacrifice my ability to see my animations in real time, but to me those aren't really viable options. Octane can add complex displacement detail at render time, irrespective of the geometry. Even though my characters consist of very few polygons and are optimized for animation, I'm able to add tons of detail via image displacement. If we zoom in here, we see that Dejard's clothing has actual volume. It reacts to lights as we'd expect, and the amount of detail is only limited by the size of the image used and the amount of memory that your graphics card may have, which, at least for me, 3 gigs of graphics card memory is more than suitable for my rendering needs. So, that said, it is very clear to me that the Octane developers mean business. They're making a beast of a production tool that just works. No screwing around, no workarounds. It is straightforward, and it just works.